Jazzcast Pros.
Today we are going to play an old healing that we did 6 months ago.
Yes.
Roundabout with Cheney. And Cheney speaks to her inner child, her little girl.
Yeah.
Which is really sweet.
Out of all the work we do, I think the inner child stuff is up there with my most favorite stuff to do with a client. It's one of those things that might sound a little bit faffy and why are we doing this? This isn't relevant kind of a thing. And
I used to think it was stupid.
Me too.
People would be doing, I've done so much inner child work.
Yes.
I've been working with my inner child. I'm like, what the fuck?
Tell me how you really feel. Yeah.
Right, totally. I was just like, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
But
now
I know. Now we do the thing, right? So this is where I have seen the biggest shifts in clients. And I have a guide that drops in a visual, and honestly, I don't have words for the amount of amazingness that comes from this kind of work.
All right, so let's really briefly summarize WTF inner child, right?
Yes.
And the work that we do around that.
Yep.
I see inner child work in two different ways. One of them is basically a snapshot of what you were possibly going through as a child. So it's like a past version of yourself. The other way that I look at it as well is that if inner child comes up in a healing, or we flip a card, for example, it could also represent the beginning of a process. So like in tarot, you might get an ace or a 2. It's the beginning of the journey. Inner child can represent you're at the beginning. So if it's a reading around a process of grief, maybe you're at the start of the grieving process, or maybe this particular thing that we're clearing has to do with what you personally may see as very much an infantile portion of that process that you're going through.
Well, that was well worded, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? Because I wasn't sure. I was like, is that a blank stare?
Maybe. Possibly. Yeah. And for me, it's kind of a hard concept to put words around. It's like something that's not tangible, and then to put a tangible sentence together I find that a bit tricky.
Yeah. But what we do and what makes it tangible is the process of visualizing a child in front of you, possibly yourself, and being able to communicate with that part of yourself.
Yeah.
So it's parts therapy as well.
Yeah, and I think what I want to say is when she's happy and doing appropriate things, then it's all good. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can tap into my inner child right now, and I can see her on a swing set in the little garden that I've set up for her, and she's happy days.
Yep.
When there is an issue, a block, emotional congestion, distortion, that sort of stuff, and the inner child is at the base of it, that's when she's not in an appropriate role, right? Or she's...
Yeah, that's right. Or she's surrounded by people that are not in their appropriate roles.
That's right, yeah. And so that's when I want to say, in the present moment, you are the living embodiment of your inner child, right? That's how it comes through for me. It's been a tricky one for me to kind of figure out how it works. And I've read bits and bobs about it. And, I was the same as you, have kind of done the whole gamut of like, this is BS. I can't believe people are doing this. And then seen this profound shift in clients.
And I had a similar myself. I went through it, and it was when I had my own experience in shamanic healing sessions, before I had done all of my training, I had done some of it. It was then that I had some really profound shifts where I was able to sit with her and to understand what she had gone through and what I had gone through as a child and how it has impacted me now as an adult, but be able to step in as the adult in a healthy way and give her that freedom to be a child.
Yeah, a safe
was amazing
environment to play in and explore and learn through, you know, bumping up against things and making mistakes in an environment that is purpose-built for that.
And I also want to say healing the past is changing the past.
Yeah.
You know, like, and we time travel based on this kind of premise.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like
bit of Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Abercrombie Kids is bringing the ultimate first day energy back to school. It all starts with on-trend outfits for that front door photo shoot. Plus the coolest tees, shorts, and jeans to take them through the rest of the year. Get them ready for their close-up and keep them comfy too. Make this grade their best one yet. Shop all things back to school, in-store, online, and in the app.
All right, well, maybe we should just listen to Cheney.
Definitely.
And then we will catch everyone after the recording.
Okay.
Awesome.
Welcome to The Spiritual Shortcut, the podcast to help you realize that you are in fact your own healer and that you can learn to release the invisible anchors that might have been holding you back. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Kristy.
And we'll be your guides on this journey.
For over 2 decades collectively, and honestly, probably quite a few lifetimes, we've used our deep intuitive connection and shamanic practices to help people just like you. All right, we're back.
We are.
So whoa, there was one jumping out at me. Oh, that's interesting. Why do I feel hesitation to see what's under that one? Because it's the same one as before, that's right. So we have ended up with, again, the crown, Amanda, higher self and sovereignty, which no surprises there. An inversion in the throat, which I was waiting for this to come up because ears and throat are always connected to communication. So pride at the top there. And then an inversion on the star, so with servitude at the top there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. It was so funny because we opened up the doors and I went and stood in the aircon and I was like, it feels heavier, this next lot of energy. And it's actually what I'm picking up on is like false guide energy. So, Amanda, while I kind of have a look around, is there anything that's standing out for you?
Well, I just feel like the whole spewing water thing is...
I know. I went to say that.
It's just a massive leak. Yeah.
I know, right? Gushing.
It's gushing, yeah. Like hemorrhaging.
Yeah.
Is what springs to mind.
The universe is awesome like that.
Yeah.
It's and this is the thing, isn't it? Like, you know, we just have to learn to interpret our environment and what's going on internally, and then clarity becomes, you know, right under your nose. It's amazing, isn't it? So let's have a look there. But it's definitely false guide energy, and there's the loss. It's like there's a cord at the back of that communication portal, Amanda, and it's prickly energy. It's really dark. It's like you've picked up a false guide, and this is all past life stuff, and they've connected into that communication portal. So it's like they're also showing me information going in, but like a scrambling of the processing and like heaps of confusion energy. And then what is managing to get out the back is like nothing compared to what it could be. I'll just tune in deeper. And heart stuff for the little girl again. Interesting, Amanda, that you use the word hemorrhaging. It's like that bleeding heart. You know, I'm on my own. I've got no one here. You know, there was that masculine figure that came to the door and that scared me. And so I'm like now torn it's that kind of energy. And it's also, where is everyone? You know, that confusion of like, I'm on my own.
Yeah.
This is not what I signed up for. Where's my family kind of thing?
And the only one to turn up is some really scary dude who is the
Yeah,
enforcer
right.
of the old contracts that I don't want to be a part of.
There you go. So that's the other side of it. Right. Total sense. So anything else, Amanda, that you want to bring forward?
Yeah, it's like Chinese whispers on steroids.
Yeah. Yeah, in the room space though, like the actual energy of the container and like just feeling into that now, it's like that soupy kind of energy, like a casserole, you know, it's like this kind of feels real, but I'm not really certain. And it's that scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're on your own, if you have other people to go to and go, well, what did you mean? And can you explain it to me? You know, especially as a child. So you're sitting alone. She's like, got to make it up for myself. So, you know, like a child, she might have a great imagination, and part of that is like little stories and playing with her toys. But then the other part of it is, well, why have I been left here? Where is everybody? They're all out there doing the cool stuff that I want to do. And so then she makes up a whole load of stories about why this has happened and who that makes her. You know, it makes what she makes it mean, and what that reflects back to her. She takes it on board, she takes it personally, and she makes it mean that she's not worthy, that she's this, that they don't love her, and all those sorts of things. So, yeah, of course, the guy that turns up, she straight away is like, yeah, big scary dude, I'm running, I'm hiding.
Slave to the story is also what the guides are bringing through.
Yeah.
And like when we make something mean something and it's not a clear interpretation of it, it's almost like being cuffed, you know, like this is who I am. I can't go outside of this. It almost feels like...
It's like the allegory of the cave.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Do you want to explain that story?
So there's a story, and it's like, I don't know, Plato or someone talks about it.
Did you say the allegory of the cave?
I did, yeah. So you know that?
Oh, yeah.
You know the story.
Very
Of course.
Awesome.
Right. So, you know, there they are. And is the guy really casting a shadow, or has he come to take her out to play and to take her to, you know, an awesome play date or a kid's party or something really, really cool? And here's a new dress that I bought you. But she's like, no, I've seen the shadows. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
I like it here under the table with Teddy.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Is there any, like, are you feeling a resonance with that, Cheney?
Yeah, it resonates for me. But I was just thinking when you said that about my mom used to say, like, they'd put me on timeout and they'd find me, like, in the corner playing with the spiders, you know? Like,
Yeah. And it's, again, that energy of
making do.
You know, lack and making do. It's just like, well, you know, oh, there's spiders here. Like, this must be what I'm meant to do. So it's that childlike interpretation of how life is and how I am and how I fit into my world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
makes sense.
So where to from here, Amanda? Wherever we're going, it's awesome because they're very busy in the background here.
So the thing with releasing stories is part of the process to do that is often retelling the right story. So explaining the current story and shining the light on it. So much, you know, 80% of what we do is done in the picking it apart and telling about this story and talking about the girl and the cave and the table and the teddy bears and the spiders. So there's not much to do apart from that, because this is the exposition into the light of what the real truth is, that, you know, there is a door. It is actually unlocked. You do actually have the key. The guy that was scary is actually coming with presents and an invitation, which is very masculine, feminine. You know, the masculine comes in and gives the invitation and draws the feminine out to do the wonderful, beautiful things that she's capable of. And that's about that masculine-feminine interaction. All the man needs to do, all the masculine person or energy needs to do is focus on the feminine and give everything to the feminine, because the feminine gives everything to everything and all else. So all he needs to do is that.
A lot of the time when we're talking about masculine, feminine, especially masculine, a lot of people think we're talking about a man or like a representation of a man. And it's really important for us all to understand that masculine can also represent the container. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've just done this beautiful big work on the container, and now we're like ready to take this little girl. And so it's really important to understand that we don't technically mean a man knocking on the door and taking a child. Yeah, I knew you would. It shows up in a way that we can all relate to, and, stories are a really good way to, oral stories, the way to share and get clarity around all that.
Yeah, 100%.
Sorry, Amanda, I didn't mean to interject.
No, that's okay. I was pretty much done.
Yeah, cool. As you were talking, Cheney, so the guides are sort of like, well, the process is we need to move her out of, from under the table where she's hiding and take her into this beautiful new space where she can be her beautiful, shiny, sovereign self, right? But the minute that even there's a sniff of that, I can see this little girl just retreating, right? Again, it's this, and I don't even want to use the word fear, but it's almost the word that has come in like 3 times now is that she has to be extradited from there. Like, there has to be a reason, a very good, solid reason for me to leave the spiders and the table and all the cool stuff that I've set up, right? Because otherwise I'm not going, which is, obviously adult language. She's just like, I'm not going out there. Like, I want to. And again, we come back to this push-pull energy that we cleared just a minute ago. Can you feel that, Amanda? It's like she's looking for a valid reason.
Yeah. I like extradited. That was cute.
Yeah, that's a good word.
All right. So what do we want to do? Do we want to find her a good reason?
Well, I would be interested to know why she feels that way inclined. Like, what, do you know what I mean? Like, kids go outside and play all the time and explore new places. Like, what's the anchor kind of holding her back? I mean, Cheney, can you, like, does that kind of ring any bells for you in your childhood, or is that something that you can chat to?
Yes, but I'm not finding the words yet. Let's see. I don't think I ever really knew what was holding me back. I just felt like I was held back, like it.
Yeah. Yeah, and as you're saying that, what the guides are dropping in is like this unseen net that kind of, like we'll let her go a little bit. She can look at the window and then we're going to bring her back here. So it'd be interesting to look deeper at that net, Amanda.
My mom also used to tell me that she would park across the street and watch me in preschool, and she'd see me like standing at the edge of the swings watching the kids swing, and she'd pick me up and be like, "What did you do?" And I was like, "Oh, I'd swing on the swings. I went on the swings today." And she's like, "No." You sit back and watch the other kids on the swings.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know how is dropping in. I don't know how to be out there. I don't know how to interact with other kids and other beings and other souls, and I don't know how to live outside of this world that I've created is coming through really strong. There's a big hook there, Amanda.
Yeah.
Hooked into something, right, that's come down the lineage too. And lots of past lives all connected in there. But can you get a sense of what is actually on the end of that? And like almost like a ball and chain, right? Like this real heavy energy.
Yeah, it's that protection in place because of what's familiar. And what's familiar is perceived as safer purely because it's familiar. And anything that's different is perceived as unsafe and strange and not for me.
Yeah, and just looking at it, it's not hooked into anything. It's just a heavy weight. And it's almost like the minute that I got down there, the guides were like, unfortunately, this little girl has done it to herself, right? And when we say that, it's not like she needs to be chastised, but there's obviously a greater learning there, that needs to come through.
So I'm thinking maybe, I don't know what if you guys have done much in the way of inner child work together before, but what about if we get Cheney into the room with her and introduce herself to her little girl and they can connect?
How does that feel, Shane?
Sure, I'm game.
I'm Scott Hansen, host of NFL Red Zone. Lowe's knows Sundays hit different when you earn them. We've got you covered with outdoor power equipment from Cobalt and everything you need to weatherproof your deck with Trex decking. Plus, with lawn care from Scott's and, of course, Pit Boss grills and accessories, you can get a home field advantage all season long. So get to Lowe's, get it done, and earn your Sunday. Lowe's, official partner of the NFL.
All right, awesome. Well, Amanda, I'll let you lead that and I'll kind of do the work around the outskirts.
Sure. All right. Okay, so just be comfortable, maybe close down your eyes if you can focus a little more inwardly like that. Picture yourself carefully approaching her because we've already seen that she's pulling back. She's very, very shy. Can you see her?
Yes.
Where is she?
In the corner.
Okay, so how closely can you get to her?
I'd say about 4 feet.
Yep. Okay. So just get as close as you can. Make sure she can see you. She knows you're there.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to get down to her level, that will help. Yeah, lovely. And maybe ask her what she's doing.
In my mind or out loud?
In your mind is fine. That's okay. Just have a little chat to her about whatever it is she's doing and see if there's maybe anything that she would like from you.
Just wants me to play with her.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's huge.
Come with me, I can hear her saying. Just allow that energy to come up, Cheney, and feel it.
She wanted me to color with her.
Beautiful. The guides are just dropping in, letting me know that all of the lineage has just turned up at the window. They're all super curious. Super curious to know who she is. And see you guys to come together and know each other more deeply than what you have done before.
I'm just telling her that it's safe out there. It's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, good. How is she responding to that?
Apprehensively, but listening.
And what you can remind her is that if she wants to find out what it's like outside, you will go with her and you will be there right beside her. And she can feel safe because you're there.
Yes, I think that's helpful. She wants to hold my hand.
Yeah, good.
Beautiful.
But very much like the allegory, when we went to the door, the light was just dazzling.
Mm,
And it's going to be a minute.
Yeah.
that's okay.
Reality doesn't seem real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable. Maybe if you stand in the room with the door open,
Mm-hmm.
just looking through it, just to get a little bit of balance and equilibrium, get used to the brightness.
I think she's ready to step out, but squeezing my hand really tight.
Yeah. Cheney, would it be helpful to offer her something from her little cubby house that she'd created? Maybe a teddy or a special trinket?
Maybe.
Is there anything in there that's super special?
It's like a star, but I don't know what it's made of. We're going to take that.
Beautiful. Awesome.
I feel like we've stepped out and the earth is holding us, and she can feel that also.
Yeah.
And that's making it okay.
Big shift there, Cheney.
Gonna sit down on the grass.
Yeah, good idea to ground that in.
Yeah, definitely.
Just full receiving, Cheney, of what's coming up as that star comes on board properly, fully activated, that high heart connecting in with it.
Lots of energy.
Great to see it moving.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like the little girl wants a hug. I'm giving her a hug.
Beautiful.
It's okay.
Is there anything you feel drawn to say to her?
Just that it's okay. It's okay to trust.
Yeah, beautiful.
And Mama Earth has got us.
Yes, awesome. So that beautiful earth point opening up fully now. Just feeling that beautiful grounded energy coming up through your feet, Cheney. Beautiful. So the guides are just bringing through some statements, and this knowing, Cheney, that it's the knowing that she is not separate from you, right? So it's this embodiment that wants to then happen. So where is she now?
Next to me on the grass still.
Yeah, awesome. All right. Amanda, it's like the more I tune into it, it's like someone standing behind Cheney with their hands over her eyes. So there's all these beautiful statements that want to drop in about this full embodiment of the little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I feel into behind me, the inner teens behind me as well.
Yeah, right.
So maybe do you want to start with the little girl?
Sure. So what I want you to do is speak to her through these statements, and know that you're speaking to yourself as much as her. So, I have got you.
I have got you.
You can trust me.
You can trust me.
I am the adult.
I am the adult.
And you are a child.
And you are a child.
The only thing that you need to do.
The only thing that you need to do.
Is have fun.
Is have fun.
And enjoy your life.
And enjoy your life.
I will do all of the worrying.
I will do all of the worrying.
And all the adult things that need to be done.
And all the adult things that need to be done.
You can come to me at any time.
You can come to me at any time.
Because I am here for you.
Because I am here for you.
And I will listen to you.
And I will listen to you.
Have you got teen stuff that wants to come through, Kristy?
Yeah, but it's like there's just this little hair of something that needs to be addressed, because it's like the full receiving of her is being, it's like just at that last minute. And it feels, now that I'm feeling into it, like a safety thing. So it's now, so like it's now safe to be part of me. It's now safe to let go. It's also, she seems to still be holding a couple of responsibilities of the adult.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a sense of what they are, or do we not need to be specific?
It doesn't feel like we need to be super specific, but she's just, it's like I can just see her hanging on to this old way of being. It's actually permission to let go, permission to change, permission to step away from that old energy.
Okay. I'm feeling like maybe offering her an apology for not being here until now. That kind of...
Yeah, that would be perfect, actually.
Yeah. And then...
Because you just didn't know. Like, we didn't know.
Right, that's it. Yeah. So I'm here now.
I'm here now.
And I'm sorry that you felt alone before now.
I'm sorry that you felt alone before now.
I didn't know that you were on your own.
I didn't know that you were on your own.
And now that I'm here, you won't be on your own.
And now that I'm here, you won't be on your own.
Because you always have me.
Because you always have me.
And you have my permission.
And you have my permission.
To be the child that you dearly want to be.
To be the child that you dearly want to be.
And have all the fun in the world.
And have all the fun in the world.
That you can see through the window and out here on the grass.
That you can see through the window and out here on the grass.
Because I am the adult, and now that I know you are here, I am here for you.
Because I am the adult, and now that I know you're here, I'm here for you.
And I love you.
And I love you.
Yeah. Unconditionally.
Unconditionally.
Beautiful. There we go. Big shift. Can you feel that, Cheney? Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful. And just letting all that go. Yeah, so if I feel into that again, we've still got the teens standing in the back there, Amanda.
Does she need to connect with the little girl as well?
She's been watching the whole thing, Cheney. Your inner teen has been standing back there watching. And now that I've tuned into her, she's not, like, she's okay, right? But she's been, like, almost wanting to be part of it, but understanding that that's not her place, right? So it feels like maybe, yeah, just an acknowledgement that she's there.
So just turning to her, Cheney, and
just giving her a hug.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Hug.
Nice. That's exactly it. Well done. Yeah, and I can feel that opening in that higher heart and that connection point now growing between you both. Yeah, she didn't even need words, hey, it's just she's just needed to be held. And that knowing being shared between both of you.
On top of building this fake volcano for months, I give my daughter Smarty Pants vitamins to support her brain health. So her science fair project sounds more like and less like. And while I may say it's not a competition, of course it's a f***ing competition. Choose Smarty Pants vitamins to support your kid's brain health and save the science fair. Shop on Amazon, smartypantsvitamins.com, or at Target today.
Oh, watching that back, do you remember how hot it was that week?
Yeah, and you were staying with me. I remember because you had the aircon cranked right up, and I was like,
but we had to turn it off because remember how new we were doing these episodes and doing the recordings, and they're like, you've got to not have the aircon in the background. Yeah. So we had to like cool the house down and then turn it off and try and quickly record. And I'm like, oh my
this
God.
is how we suffer for our art, Amanda.
Just watching that back again, I was like, oh, it was hot that week.
Yeah. It was so hot.
Well, that month probably.
Beginning of February it was.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, far out.
Oh, dear. All right. So that was awesome.
Yeah. It was so good.
Gotta love Cheney. She's beautiful.
Yeah, great to work with.
Yeah. What's your highlight?
Well, the offer stuff, the contract stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting.
And I love that, right? I always love the contract stuff.
Yes, you do.
But what I love to realize and recognize is that not all things that we are offered, well, everything is an offer.
Mm.
And that means that you can refuse an offer.
Yeah.
Or you can learn to enter into negotiations. You go like, I don't like that bit. Or I don't like anything at all or whatever, and that's what we learn as adults.
Yeah.
Because as a child.
Yeah, well, you don't know different, do you?
You just like, okay, I'll take that.
Do you want the red cup or the blue cup?
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
So there's no other cups, right? So the only cups are the ones that are in front of me. Okay. And then as you get older, you realize there's a whole bloody cupboard full of cups in the kitchen. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And so that is though easily said, but it is very, very, very high level discernment learnings, because you are practicing and sharpening your no and have to be totally okay in trust and surrender that something else better, the more you come into alignment, the better the offers become.
Yep.
It's good, hey?
Yeah, that's right. Because what you're doing is you're sharpening your skill, but it also means that it's like when you talk to AI and it starts to get to know you and it reflects you back to yourself in its answers. So the universe does the same thing, right? And when you say no to something, it's like, well, I'm not going to keep offering that. She said no. It's only when you say yes to things that you keep getting them repeat. And that's where your focus, where your energy grows.
Yeah, right. That's amazing. It's stuff that you could sit in and ponder for years.
Yeah, right. Totally.
And then, because it's like, and reflecting, it's like hindsight, like it's so easy to look back and go, if I had have known this, I wouldn't have done this. But then taking yourself and transporting yourself back into that moment and realizing you didn't know any better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
And having that compassion for yourself to recognize that as well is
so much compassion.
Important.
So much compassion.
Otherwise we're fucked, aren't we?
Yeah. So we've got to douse ourselves in compassion for ourselves. Yeah. Yeah. That was really cool. Really cool. Thanks, Cheney.
Yeah. Thanks, Cheney. That was good. And good to have a bit of a flashback to a healing too. So
yeah,
we did a while ago. Yeah, so the immersion's been going really well, hasn't it?
Yes, and for people who don't know what the immersion is, what's the immersion?
The immersion is our monthly membership that we've started. So as of tomorrow is a new month, September. So we'll be doing a new round of calls, online calls, and a cacao circle and a group healing. And Q&A integration session. So all the things that we can think of and offer that are awesome to do with our beautiful, beautiful group of ladies.
Yeah.
So
and we've kept it affordable too, haven't we?
Yeah, very much so. So this is consider this your invitation to check it out. Come and have a free month and join us and tell us what you think.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, and drink magic mud with your heart. Drink with your heart.
Drink with your heart. I like it.
Yeah. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Beautiful. Thanks, Manda.
Mwah.
Bye.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the latest episode of The Spiritual Shortcut.
We'll be back on the first and third Sunday of each month to unpack, demystify, and occasionally make fun of all things spiritual.
Starting with ourselves.
Of course.
Don't forget, those life blocks you've been tripping over are just poorly disguised stepping stones.
We'll support you to laugh, leap, and maybe even do a little victory dance over them.
See you soon.